So these are just my quick thoughts about Fightland Season 1, Episode 5. Usually we start from the beginning to the end, but let's start with the highlight. We finally saw Kingsley. Kingsley Marshall is back. We have not seen this guy since Episode 1, but we did get a glimpse of him at the very end. Now let's get into the beginning of the episode and get to the end. This episode was jam-packed with a lot for sure. This season's really picking up. This was episode 5. We had 3 episodes left. So let's get into this. It starts off with, I guess, Duke's pops. Well, we know he was shot last episode and he's rushed to the hospital. We see that. We see Joy going crazy that Aiden's missing. Little Aiden is missing. Then we see Joy. Joy, she loves Duke for real. That's her guy. She's been saying that she wants to be with Duke, but she calls Duke about the Russians because we all know it was the Russians that took little Aiden. Little Aiden was looking all sad playing this game, but they took little Aiden. But then we have Cece and the Russian meetup, her Russian lover. I mean, I don't know how they got connected. That's just crazy. The Russians and the Marshalls. It's just a lot going on. But then Joy overhears. Joy's just nosy, but Joy's innocent, man. She's innocent to that life. But, she has her thing for Duke. They've been messing around for years. But then we have Duke, man. Duke is trying to save little Aiden. He's trying to do it really for Joy. He knows he can't let no kid, get erased. So he's doing it for Joy. So they go to the Russian place, Duke and his boy. Man, it was a lot of Russians knocked off this episode. I did not count, but in this initial fight, there was 2 Russians knocked off there, then a bunch later on. But yeah, it was a lot going on this episode for sure. So you really had to keep up. But Duke and his boy, they get to the place looking for little Aiden at the first Russian location, but he is not there. But they end up getting the new location because with the second guy, they knocked him off. They got his phone and found out the location for little Aiden. But then this is kind of crazy. What's his name? Lazaro. He does not like the cops. And he's been telling Duke, hey, your lover, Kim, she is a cop. Because he saw them at the morgue for Simeon a couple episodes back. So Lazaro, he goes to the house and he knocks off that cop. Man, that is sad because the cop had just left his family. His family left and now he has no family. Lazaro knocked him off, but then he throws Kim out of the window. Well, we know Kim, she's not gone. She's supposed to be a main character of this show, so I don't think she's erased, but we'll see next episode. She'll come back, but he threw her out the window, so she's definitely going to be injured for sure. But yeah, that was sad, man. He knocked off that cop. The cop's family had just left. But then we have Duke. Duke is really trying to save little Aiden. But think about this. The Russians really wanted Zeke. Cece would not give Zeke up. That's her brother. But she's going to do whatever to get little Aiden back as well. But Duke, he's really going to do this for Joy. So he goes to the place, Duke and his boy. They go there to get little Aiden back. They knock off a bunch of Russians. Another thing I forgot to mention, before they go get little Aiden, the girl calls from the hospital and Duke's dad is not doing well. We don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know. He's supposed to be a main character, but who knows if he actually makes it. But the girl told Duke's boy, he's not doing good, but he didn't tell Duke. So Duke has no clue that his dad is not doing well after being shot in the last episode. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, Duke and his boy, they go to save little Aiden. They go there. Man, these Russians are crazy. So Duke and his boy, they knock off a bunch of Russians. But then, man, this is the crazy part. Duke, he saves little Aiden. He's the hero of the day. But then he takes Aiden back to the house where Joy lives. And he's just spilling his heart. I mean, he's saying everything that Joy's been waiting to hear since the beginning. They want to be together. He wants to make this work for the family or whatever. But then we look up. There is Kingsley Marshall, The person we've been waiting to see for a long time, he has come out of hiding. We have not seen him since episode 1, but he did not hear what Duke was saying. So he gets down the steps. He gives everyone a hug. Little Aiden, Joy, he gives Duke a hug. And that's how the episode ends. Man, this show is definitely picking up. It is great for sure. But what are some of your predictions for episode 6, 7, and 8? Only 3 episodes left. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're finally getting Kingsley back, which is great. But, maybe he can, kind of reel in Zeke. Zeke is just off the chain. That brother, he don't have no filter. He's just off the hinge. And Cece, she's real calculated. So I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like there won't be any more Joy and Duke for the time being because Kingsley is back and you do not want to mess with Kingsley. He is a crazy guy for sure. But yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm excited for the next episode. This is another great episode. The show is definitely picking up. It was slow the first 2 episodes, but I'm really excited. The last episode really picked up, episode 4, 5. But let me know some of your predictions in the comments. What do you think is actually going to happen? But let us know.